Hi VFM here. Box office, Spider-Man: No Way Home passes $1 billion. With around $406 million domestic and around $922 million worldwide as of Friday, Spider-Man: No Way Home will spend Christmas Day swinging past the $1 billion mark. The film is both the biggest global grosser of 2021, ahead of the mostly in China $904 million gross of The Battle at Lake Changjin, and the first billion-dollar earner since Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, $1.073 billion, in December 2019. Moreover, while the likes of Detective Chinatown 3, $690 million, Hi Mom, $837 million, and The Battle at Lake Changjin offer up a picture of a China that no longer needs copious Hollywood tentpoles to thrive, Sony and Marvel's $200 million superhero sequel is already the rare blockbuster to cross $1 billion without a penny from China. It is the 49th film to pass $1 billion worldwide in unadjusted global grosses, but it is just the 5th to do so sans China. Unless it eventually opens in China, it'll sit alongside Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, $1.066 billion in 2006, The Dark Knight, $1.004 billion in 2008, Alice in Wonderland, $1.025 billion in 2010, and Joker, $1.073 billion in 2019. Most entries on the list did not need China to pass the milestone. But the rise in $1 billion grossing flicks did coincide with A, the rise in post-Avatar 3D upcharges, and B, the emergence of China as a major movie-going marketplace. It goes back to the general purpose of China for Hollywood. It's not about turning flops into hits, but about artificially juicing, in a huge market where Hollywood only gets back 25% of the ticket price, the already large grosses of already successful worldwide tentpoles. Even Transformers: Age of Extinction would have earned a still huge $804 million worldwide, more than Guardians of the Galaxy that year, without its $301 million Chinese haul. If when Spider-Man: No Way Home opens in China, it may already have governmental approval, it will only do its part to help the Tom Holland/Zendaya MCU actioner get closer to the global total of Frozen, $1.45 billion, The Lion King, $1.66 billion, or Avengers: Infinity War, $2.048 billion. Likewise, No Time to Die earned $613 million overseas, and $774 million worldwide, with just $60 million from China. Now there are franchises that still matter in China, such as the Fast Saga. F9 earned $203 million out of $721 million in China, The Monsterverse, Godzilla vs. Kong earned $188 million out of $469 million in China, and Spider-Man: Far From Home earned $199 million out of $1.131 billion in China in summer 2019. Likewise, I would argue Disney/20th Century Studios is relying on Chinese interest in Avatar 2. Avatar's reissue in 2021 earned $55 million, to mitigate drop-off elsewhere. With COVID-impacted domestic earnings and China's growing disinterest in Hollywood flicks, there was cause to wonder if Rise of Skywalker would be Hollywood's last $1 billion grosser, at least until Avatar 2. That Spider-Man: No Way Home has zoomed past the milestone in just over 2 weeks without China is the very definition of hope. And it again highlights a key variable in a complicated relationship. China does not make Hollywood tentpoles into blockbusters. China merely makes already successful Hollywood tentpoles into global monsters. Once No Way Home passes $1.074 billion, it will be the biggest grosser since Frozen 2. Once it zooms past $1.131 billion, it will be the biggest Spider-Man movie ever, having already passed the $402 million unadjusted domestic cum of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man and Sony's biggest grosser ever. And once it passes Black Panther's $1.347 billion cum, it will be the biggest solo superhero movie ever. By saying this, I will meet you guys in next video.